One of the concerns that I had from the very get-go is the robust nature of our support van. And while it's a four-wheel drive vehicle, it was converted by the Quigley company. It was brand spanking new. We had about 8,000 miles on it when we took off, and I just wasn't sure how well it was going to take the pounding. Fuck. I would never have put the van into this if I had any sense that it was like this, but we're in for a penny, in for a pound.
So we just came down a cool pass after lunch. Pretty rough and rocky, tight switchbacks, and the van's actually on this road. Hopefully it'll make it without any difficulties. And we got about 9 more miles of this, so we might get down here at the end of dark.
I don't know that we can get out over there. I'm not feeling good about it. Nice. Where this is nothing I ever want to get into. As steep as these hillsides are, as rocky as they are, one mistake, man, and you're a goner. I would never have chosen to bring the van down this shit if I had any idea what was ahead of us.
It's the adventure, man.
It's true, but we fucked that van up and we're dead.
I know.
Let's ride up to the top of this hill all together and see what the hell we can see from the top.
Okay.
We can't get through. The whole road's washed out.
Well, we got to go back.
Bikes can make it through. Not the van, not the trailer.
So we got to climb this now. Oh, Christ.
This is a spot where we could turn it around and go back up.
Yeah, hold it. Okay, good. I think we can.
They don't call this adventure riding for nothing, huh?
Sir. Step up there. Break.
It burns a little bit in the lungs.
All right, let's try one more time.
Go, give gas. Go.
I'm thinking we embed it up there.
Okay.
All right, so just pull against it, put your body weight against it. That was a fucking ordeal. There's one more spot where we may have some fun, so let's get moving.
$14,000 feet. My clutch went out.
Oh, your clutch is smoking hot. We're fucked. I mean, this is the worst case scenario. Well, I think we're gonna have to go back to the coast and just run. If we can get that thing to Lima, I can pull in a favor.
The rest of the team, I believe, has made it to town. As far as I know, they've had an epic day as well. Those are the messages that I've received.
And they're only in the town that we're planning to meet for lunch, right?
That's exactly right.
Not the town we wanted to go to at night.
No, they made it to our meeting spot at 3:30, so they also had a very slow but epic day. Onward.
It's showing 101 miles right now.
2.5 hours. Look, we can, if it's a good road, we can easily just tow steady at 25, 30 miles an hour. No problem. What we have here is a Ewan and Charlie moment. Remember in Long Way Around where they hit those rivers in Russia and they made friends with a truck driver who ferried their bike across the rivers? Well, these guys were very honest. They said for some money, they would guide us to Payasca and take your bike. So we're gonna pay them some money and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Okay, you turn around. We'll find a place to load the bike.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Film, because this is the shit that really does happen, and the generosity of passing by strangers. Hola, amigo. nombre es Jim.
Hola, Alexis.
Alexis, do you play football? Oh, you're welcome, my friend. Oh, he kissed me. Enjoy. Enjoy. That's the old Many Hands Make Light Work program right there. We need 500 bucks.
Chris is not doing well. I feel so bad for him.
I'm fine, man. I'm good.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm just taking on some breath.
You know, I got pretty much deathly sick from altitude. And sometimes you dig down and you look for that grit and toughness and you try to ignore what's going on. And so that's kind of what I was doing.
I took a codeine. I'm good, man.
Just a little handful.
I've had them before.
Got some alkaloid in there. You know what alkaloid does to it? That'll probably help you, brother.
Necesito?
Muy bien, eh? That's gonna turn that shit into cocaine, brother. Don't do too much.
Have a good times roll.
Está bien.
I'll tell you what, I got a headache pretty bad right now. I've been dealing with it all day. So if this works, we're golden.
I can't help but think that this has got to be one of the most spectacular parts of the journey for me personally. But riding in the back of this truck like this, wow, this is the way to appreciate this scenery. This is absolutely memorable. I'll never forget this. We took a wrong turn and we have to back up. Apparently it's the first time these guys have been down this road, so they might not even know exactly where we're going. We could be in for a really long night here.
He says they want to camp. They agree with the risk.
We're camping?
Yeah.
And tell them in the morning we can send a moto ahead
See.
to do some scouting.
Who wants to eat?
Oh, I definitely want to eat. Here we are, camped on the road at 12,000 feet in the middle of the Andes. We've got these wonderful Peruvian men that have come by, Santiago and Alexis over there. And our fabulous chef Jorge has slaved up a meal of beef stroganoff at the side of the damn road. So there you have it. This is adventure at its finest. This really says it all, guys. It just says it all.
Chris was not feeling well last night. He's worse this morning. He really needs to get out of here. He's in the beginning of stages of high altitude pulmonary edema, and he needs to leave right now. So we're just making a plan to get him out of here as soon as we possibly can, but also maintain some communication with the rest of the group so that we can safely get off the mountain as well.
Here we go again. We're on the same road that we were on last night. Chris and Jason are following behind on the bikes. I think they might pass us here soon because we got to get Chris down. Hopefully we're on the right track and we can get down in lower elevation.
Well, I can see civilization, and this is a gnarly ass road. But there's the van. We're heading down into the valley. It looks like it's pretty easy running from here. There's a little town right over there. So we are out of the woods, and we've had an amazing adventure. So Colin, we are 22 miles from Payasca. Sterling's bike is in a truck that is going to deliver the bike to Payasca. Chris and Jason went off on their own to try to find a medical facility. So Payasca is only 20, they said we'll be there in 30 minutes, the GPS says. But Colin just said it's the ride of your life going into Payasca.
To get to Payasca, we were at the top of this hill, and we could see on our GPSs this crazy zigzag down, and then we saw another crazy zigzag up and said, where's that? Then we look across the valley, and there's this road. It feels so close that you could touch it.
gracias.
Una para usted también.
For you, my friend.
Gracias.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
So Jorge just got us some data on this Movistar chip, and I just got a WhatsApp message from Chris Wright saying, "Where's the meeting point?"
I don't want to sleep another night in the road. We are running along on these one-lane roads that are simply not even a one-lane road by my standards. I mean, they're not even 10 feet wide.
The scree down the middle of a road, the lack of any kind of barriers, meant that just the slightest lack of attention, it would be very easy to innocently launch yourself in, have a Thelma and Louise moment.
Yeah, there's nothing special about this. This is the everyday road for the locals. One move the wrong way and it's bye-bye.
Well, right now we're in Hualanco, and first day we got the group back together, we split up.
We got here as our group of 9 yesterday and found this place, and we actually got settled, and then all of a sudden we got this note from Chris that they're 7 miles out and Jason wiped out. I think 4 of our riders here went out and picked up the bike and brought him back in.
We still don't actually know the details. Jason's in another city in another hotel right now. We'll find out a little bit more a bit later.